and perhaps even the resistance rising within some of you. After all, we have been conditioned to avoid suffering at all costs, to seek comfort and ease in every aspect of our lives. But I implore you to set aside these notions, if only for the duration of our time together, and open your minds to a higher understanding of the role of suffering in our spiritual and personal growth. Let us begin by redefining suffering. In the context of our discussion, suffering is not merely physical pain or emotional distress. It is the process of allowing the old self to die so that the new self may be born. It is the friction necessary to polish the rough stone of your being into a brilliant gem. It is the resistance that builds the muscle of your soul. Imagine, if you will, a seed buried in the dark, damp earth. Does it not suffer as it breaks open, pushing through the soil, reaching for the light it has never seen but somehow knows exists? And yet, without this struggle, without this suffering, would it ever become the magnificent tree it is destined to be? Of course not. The very act of growth demands that the seed sacrifice its form, its comfort, its very identity. And so it is with us, dear friends. We are spiritual seeds planted in the fertile soil of this physical reality. Our growth, our transformation, our ascension to higher states of consciousness, all of these require us to break free from the limitations of our current state. And yes, this process involves suffering. But here's the magnificent truth that I want you to grasp with every fiber of your being. You are the operant power. You are the one who gives meaning to your experiences. You are the author of your story, the director of your play, the sculptor of your reality. And in this grand theater of life, suffering is but a tool in your hands, a chisel with which you can carve out your masterpiece. Now let us delve deeper into the nature of this suffering that leads to growth. It is not the suffering imposed upon us by external circumstances that I speak of, though even that can be transmuted into growth by the alchemy of your imagination. No, the suffering I refer to is the conscious, willing sacrifice of your lower self for the emergence of your higher self. Consider the athlete who pushes their body to its limits, enduring the burn of muscles, the ache of fatigue, the mental challenge of perseverance. Do they not suffer? Of course they do. But it is through this voluntary suffering that they sculpt their body and mind into a finer form, capable of feats they once thought impossible. Or think of the artist, wrestling with self-doubt, grappling with the gap between their vision and their current ability, pouring hours into honing their craft.